American football might be really the most popular sport in America.
Yeah.
You know, it's soccer, as we call it, is the most popular sport in the world, and it's really gaining popularity in the United States. Did you ever play soccer?
For a lot of years.
Did you?
Yeah. You know what? I coached for the kids team,
see,
but
that's
never
cool.
played myself.
Yeah.
But 2012 ESPN did a poll, found soccer the second most popular sport in this country for ages, what, 12 to 24, which is a pretty key demographic. So it's on the rise.
Yeah, gaining momentum. The U.S. team is, I guess, internationally getting a little recognition, and that's building things. But also, some of you may not know this. We have a professional soccer team right here in Detroit. They're called Detroit Waza Flo, and they're two-time champions of the Eastern Conference in the Professional Arena Soccer League. And last year, they won the U.S. Open Cup.
Pretty cool.
This is Detroit Waza Flo.
Ole, 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 ole. Waza, waza, woo. Ha. Waza, waza, woo.
They are practicing for their first game of the season this Friday, November 9th, in the Melvindale Civic Arena.
Waza means technique in the Japanese language. It comes from the judo and from all the kung fu and the arts that we study. And then in Swahili, it means to think clearly. So Waza is kind of a collection of all the best from the best.
Waza Flo is an athletic club that was started by brothers Mario and Dominic Scicluna in 1997. They came from a big soccer family and created several soccer teams and training centers all across the country for all ages.
It doesn't matter what body shape, size you are, you can play soccer. You're rich, poor, you can play soccer. And we just try to affect the community one community at a time in the most positive way possible.
In 2008, when the pro soccer team in Detroit, the Detroit Ignition, dissolved, Waza Flo decided to create a pro team to keep the spirit of Detroit soccer alive.
We created our team so that we could carry on the dreams of all the kids, which everybody's dream when you're a soccer player, when you grow up, is to play professional soccer. So we wanted to help keep that dream alive for the kids.
The Detroit Waza Flo Pro Team competes in the PASL, that's the Premier Soccer League, and is a charter member of the Professional Arena Soccer League. Their team is very diverse with players from all over the world.
It can be challenging at times, but I have one of the most hardworking groups of players that actually each have their own unique creative skill that they bring. And so I feel blessed to be a part of such a unique group.
Mickey Girizilo, the team captain, he's played soccer professionally in Serbia and Italy, but he likes playing in the U.S. the best.
Playing with Waza, it's like bringing all these people from outside of the countries, meaning outside of the United States, it brings some flavor in the table. Meaning all, like including myself, everybody it was growing up differently, but everybody, when we come back here, everybody want to show the skills, especially that little flavor of what they grow up.
So with some division championships under his belt, we asked Dominic, what's the secret to coaching a winning team?
I'm just going to stay out of the way as much as possible and let them be themselves, because I know when I was a player only, I wanted a coach that gave me freedom. So it's no secret recipe. I just want them to be themselves, and then I just kind of guide them along the way.
But this team does more than play soccer and win championships. They like to give back.
Any organization that comes to us, whether it's cancer, whether it's school appearance programs, whether it's the Hooligans for Heroes and the Wounded Warrior Foundation, any organization that has asked us for help, we help.
All right, joining us live in the studio from Waza Flo, Dominic Scicluna and Aaron Byrd. Guys, thanks for being in live in the D with us.
It's nice to be here with you.
For having us.
Great program, great team, and you guys have been successful. First things first, let's get to the big game this weekend because, again, a lot of people may not know that we have a professional team here. Tell us about the game this weekend.
We play against a team called the Harrisburg Heat.
All right.
And they're a team that has been around since the early 80s. And the Harrisburg Heat were one of our nemesis because we only had 2 losses last year, and one of them was to Harrisburg.
Aha. And where's the game, when, and where can people find you?
We're going to be at the Melvindale Civic Arena. It's off of Southfield and in Oakwood over there.
Okay.
And the game starts at 7:05.
And one thing that we have coming up on Monday is Veterans Day, and you guys have hooked up with Hooligans for Heroes. Tell us a little bit about your connection there, how that got started, and how you're helping veterans.
Well, the Hooligans for Heroes was basically started by some guys from the Northern Guard supporters group, and they basically had a guy that had some friends that got injured in Afghanistan, and you know these two guys were injured, and it sprung from an idea to really give back and help, you know, the veterans. So they're going to be giving the proceeds back to Wounded Warrior Project.
Good for you guys. And Dominic and Aaron, a couple of Michigan guys, but Aaron, international feeling to your team. Talk about soccer and what people will see when they come out here, because it's guys from all over the world.
You know, people that haven't seen indoor soccer don't realize how fast and intense and quickly the game's played. And when you get a lot of these foreign guys like the Brazilians and the Serbian guys and the Kenyans, they're super quick and super skilled, and it makes the game so much more exciting for people to watch. I had a lot of my friends that used to watch me play outdoor soccer that said, "Oh, I've seen you play a lot," and I had them come to a couple indoor games, and they were sold, hooked on it, the speed of it, the intensity, the action. It's a awesome game to watch.
It's exciting for sure, and the hopes, of course, for the country is to gain a little momentum with the sport of soccer, and it seems to be happening. And thank you guys so much for not only your connection with veterans, but really opening our eyes to something a lot of people didn't know about. And good luck this weekend. Thanks so much for coming in. Again, you can see the Waza Flo this Saturday, Melvindale Civic Arena. Check them out, and again, you'll be helping out the veterans. Guys, thanks for coming in this morning.
Hey, we really appreciate you guys. Thank you very much, everybody.
All right.